FOM is Nano 3's online tool access and reservation system. Tool power is controlled through FOM. You must log in to activate your session and log off when finished. Here we will demonstrate FOM's basic use. At the FOM homepage, log in using the appropriate link. Internal users with an active UCSD account sign in on the top link. External users use the bottom. On the left-hand column are equipment that you have access to or have requested access to. On the right-hand column is a list of all available equipment. In order to gain access to a piece of equipment at Nano 3, you must apply for the tool in FOM, attend training sessions, and if necessary, pass an authorization session. To apply for a tool, click on the tool name in the right-hand column and the application window will pop up. Follow the application requirements to apply for each tool. In this example, let's sign up for the Zeiss Sigma SEM. The top of the window will have all relevant contact information. In this case, a brief description of intended use is required. Finally, there's an operating procedure manual that you should review prior to training. Once you have applied, the equipment will appear in the left-hand column like so. Some pieces of equipment will require reviewing the operating procedures and passing a short multiple-choice exam. To schedule training, first check the equipment calendar for open training sessions by clicking the tool name in the left-hand column. If there's an open training session, you can sign up to the time slot by clicking on it. Your name will then appear in the training reservation. Some pieces of equipment also require an authorization session after training. To sign up for authorization, follow the same procedure as training by checking the tool calendar for an open session. Finally, some tools do not post training or authorization sessions on the calendar. You must contact the equipment manager to schedule a training or authorization session. The tool manager's contact information can be found here. To cancel a training or authorization, click the time slot with your name and then click Withdraw. Please give 24-hour notice when canceling your attendance. When you apply for a tool, your status is to be trained. Once you have completed the necessary training and authorization, your status on that tool will be changed to any time access by the tool manager. This means you now have the ability to reserve and use the tool anytime. Now that you have anytime access to a tool, let's go over tool scheduling. For busy equipment, prior reservations are typically required. At the top of the equipment calendar page, you will find information about the tool and also reservation limits. As soon as you use a reserved time slot, it no longer counts towards the max reservation limit. To make a reservation, view the calendar for an available time slot. Click the start time. The equipment reservation window will pop up, allowing to specify an exact start and end time. When you arrive to your reservation, simply log into FOM and click the reservation block to activate the tool. When you are finished, remember to log off by once again clicking the reservation block. It is important to indicate the equipment status before logging off. If there is an equipment issue, leave as detailed a comment as possible. Otherwise, report the status as OK. Clicking on your reservation block allows you to cancel or modify your start-end times. Please cancel reservations as soon as possible. If a tool is immediately available to use, as shown by the green indicator, you are able to express login without a prior reservation by viewing the calendar and clicking Log On. To maximize scheduling efficiency and tool use, if you are not physically present at the tool and do not sign into your reservation within 10 minutes of your scheduled start time, the tool will be open for other users. If a previous user's run exceeds their scheduled end time and overlaps your start time, you should try to reach a compromise with the previous user. The machine does, however, belong to the user who reserved it. Keep in mind, you must still log in within 10 minutes of your start time in order to secure your reservation. In this case, logging into your session will kick the previous user off without affecting tool power. If you run over your scheduled time and there is no reservation after you, then you should still secure that time with an additional reservation. Otherwise, FOM will automatically log you off after a certain period of time, typically between 30 minutes and an hour. Back-to-back reservations automatically continue without logging in. There are additional resources on the navigation pane to the left. In My Profile, you can set up things like email preferences for tool notifications or select your favorite resources. By selecting favorite resources, you can make it easier to find your most used tools on the FOM homepage. Simply toggle to view all tools or just your favorite resources in the left-hand column. To summarize, log in. Remember that tools at Nano 3 are interlocked through FOM. If you are not physically present at the tool and do not sign into your reservation within 10 minutes of your scheduled start time, that tool will be open for other users. Lastly, do not forget to log out of your session.